Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to replace the cooling fan on a laptop. It's a really simple process, and let's get right to the tutorial. You're going to start off by removing the battery of the laptop, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull this battery out. Then we need to open up the laptop and we are going to hold down the power button for about 5 seconds. Here's the power button, and that will just discharge any remaining juice that the laptop has left in it. Okay, so now that we have discharged any possible remaining juice, and obviously make sure that the laptop is not connected to the power supply. Okay, that goes without saying. So the next thing that we have to do is remove this cover on the back of the laptop. So this is the underside of the laptop, and basically this cover will protect the internals but allow them to be easily accessible. So I'm just going to unscrew these screws that hold this cover in place. But you know, in most cases there will be one cover on a laptop. Sometimes there will be multiple covers, and if that's the case, you're going to have to remove them all, because we need to locate the cooling fan, and you know, you don't know which one of the covers is protecting the cooling fan, so you just have to keep removing the covers until you find the cooling fan if there are multiple covers. So now that this one is ready to be removed, I'm just going to remove it like that. As you can see, these are the internals of the laptop, and in most cases you will be able to see the cooling fan just like that. In some cases you'll have to sort of dig around and move other things out of place, but in most cases you will be able to see the cooling fan. Now it's really easy to replace. There's a simple connector right there, so you're just going to pull the connector up. So let's just wiggle it free, pull the connector up just like that. Now, there will likely be a few screws holding the cooling fan in place. With this cooling fan, there are 2 screws, so you just have to remove them. There is one, and the second one is actually back here. Can't really see it on camera, but it's right over there. There's a second one. Let's just go ahead, and there's a second screw right there. Now we can remove the cooling fan. And all that you have to do is just reverse the process with your new cooling fan. Now, this cooling fan, I'm just going to leave it in the laptop. I'm not actually replacing it. I'm just making this tutorial video to show you how to replace it. So let's just imagine that this was a brand new cooling fan, okay? And I was replacing the old one. I would get the new cooling fan. I would put it in place just like that. We're going to line it up in place, and then we are going to screw it in place once again. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it like this just to get the screw in place. Let's just, it's a little bit fidgety just because it is a very, very small area. But you're just going to reverse the process. I'm just going to go ahead and get this screw into place. Let's just get the magnetic screwdriver working. And we're going to just allow it. Nope, did not fall in place. The process is basically the reverse, but just for the sake of this instructional video, to make it complete, I do want to finish the process. And there we go. Okay, so the screw's in place. I'm just going to tighten it down just like that. And then the other screw, which I think I just lost. No, it's right here. The other screw simply goes into place again. Now, there may be more or fewer screws holding the laptop cooling fan in place. There may be 4 screws. There may only be 1. In this one, there was 2. So just remove all of the necessary screws and reinstall all of the necessary screws. And last but not least, we need to simply just get this connector and just push it down into place. And that's basically it. All that you have to do after this is reinstall the cover and then reinstall the laptop battery. But that's basically the entire process. In this video, I have shown you how to replace a laptop cooling fan. And I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.